Very handsome, by the way.
Thank you.
Welcome to Open Mac. Every show's like a hit of crack. Every song is a fantasy. Let's just hope they're still in my key. It's time for Open Mac. And tonight when we give it a whack, then Facebook will wake up and see Open Mac and me. I know every joke, I know every song. Yes, this is the place where I belong. I see all those ring lights hung over my head, so please keep on watching before I drop dead. I love you, Shaka Khan, though my patter goes on and on. Thanks for being here on my page. Someday soon we'll get back on stage. Let's keep things moving on. And tonight when I sing your requests, your tips will make Daddy go wee. Then I gotta go pee. Open Mac is me. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Hello everybody. This is an experiment in terror. I'm saying hi to our live audience here at Gabriel's Guest House in Provincetown, and now I'm saying hello to you. Who's watching? Are people talking? Oh, this is what I have to do because Daddy's old. So now when people are talking online, but I have to like crawl in to the computer. Oh, 5 comments already. Okay, there we are. All right, so I see people are talking. Everybody good? We're not sure how it's playing at home. I'm just going to check into you. But they will let me know because they'll always say, you look like crap. What are you wearing? What's that song I hate? We're going to stay perky. Hello, you at home. I remember the days of just keeping time, of hanging around in sleepy towns forever. Back roads empty for miles. Well, you can't have a dream, I got it to fit. But when I saw you, I knew we'd go together, like a wink and a smile. Leave your old jalopy by the railroad track. We'll get a hip double dip tip-toppy 2-seat Cadillac. Can rev her up, but don't go slow. It's only green lights and all rights. Let's go together, like a wink and a smile. Dance break. Who am I kidding? Drink break. Such a simple song. Sing it again, the notes never end. This is where I belong. Just the sound of your voice, the light in your eyes, so far away from yesterday, together, like a wink and a smile. We'd go together, like a wink and a smile. Yay, good night everybody. everybody. Drive safe. It's a long way off the Cape. Checking in with my people at home. Hello, everybody. Fixed? Everybody good? Mac is channeling. Michael, tell us you always have something to say. Yes, we may have. We're not on. We're only on Wi-Fi. We're not on Ethernet. So deal with it. We're lucky we're here at all. So it's all good. I'm being abused on YouTube. So, I tickled myself during that last number because I realized this is the first time since I've started doing this show that I'm actually wearing pants. In fact, I didn't. It was like, and I go, well, wait a minute, I'm at Provincetown. Who the hell cares? Well, like I said, we have been here thanks to my good friend Patricia Fitzpatrick and John O'Neill, who have put together the Provincetown Cabaret Fest. This is the 20th anniversary. Yeah, give them the clap. They've had everything else. It is the 20th anniversary. It was supposed to be in May. Everything's different. Everything's completely different, including all at home. So, and I'm also realizing as I look at you people, I couldn't have put the camera in a worse spot. As I'm sitting here going, how many chins do I have on the left side? Hello, everybody. How you doing? It's nice to see you. All right, so again. Well, I've seen and done it all. I've learned all there is to learn. And yet there's something nagging at my mind. What little there is left of it. One day very soon, I know the tide will turn. And the answer to these questions I will find. Why is Bobby short? What made Alice Faye? Who did Bud court and is Faye done away? Is Shelley long or short? Was John Gielgud all day? When was Doris Day in court? And what did Ernest Hemingway? Is Glenn close? Was Jamie Farr? Did Danielle steal your thunder? Can Tommy tune his own guitar? And what did Stevie Wonder? Is Monsieur Lautrec too loose? Did Thomas cook some chow? Who did Mother Goose? And is Helen ready now? We lost Helen Reddy just this week. And I just realized that now as I'm singing, and I'm like, Helen, oh. So just like half the people that are in this song have passed, I've had to change it to the past tense. Instead of are they, were they. So let me, so they're going to, who did Mother Goose and was Helen ready now? Is Linda Gray? Was Karen Black? Why did Patricia Neal? Who gave Roberta flack? And did Norman Vincent Peale? It's for all you Catholics in the house. Does Claire bloom in the fall? Is Tony newlywed? Who did Lucille Ball and who gave Edith Head? I knew Provincetown would get that one. Now for all of you children, somebody's probably going, Edith Head, I don't understand. Back before most of you were born, there was a lady who did the costumes for all sorts of fabulous MGM musicals. Yes, you two at home. Oh, look at you. Oh, hello, everybody. I'm sorry, back to me. So, Edith Head was a famous costumer. When you have to start explaining the pop references, although that's a really old pop reference, but okay. What did McAssey? Is Charlie rich or poor? Who did Bob Goulet and who gave Mary Tyler Moore? Who gave Mary Tyler Moore? Yay! I scared just thank you all. Oh, look at you guys way up there. You're like up in the tree. You look like you're in your own little tree house. Don't try to strain yourself. There's a couple of boys up on the third balcony. if I didn't think this would screw up at the end of the show, those of you at home, I will turn the camera around and I will out all these people that are here in the courtyard and the guest house. But right now, I'm going to leave you people for a moment and try to read the harassments that I am getting live on YouTube as we speak. So they're going, hi, Bill. Yay. Yay. Oh. My friend Bruce says, so great to see you with an audience. Yes, thank God. Yay. Yeah, that was, yeah, okay. All right, it's good. Okay, good. I just wanted to check. I'd like to bring the room down now for a little bit. I don't do that often, but actually I love the fact that for most of you, and there's an awful lot of cabaret performers here in the audience, in the bushes. You can't see them. They're all in the bushes. There's like bushes everywhere. It's like... but we all learn to play our audience. Like there are certain times people say, oh, do this song. And I'm going, this is not the crowd for that song right now. This is the crowd for this song right now. I don't iron his shirts. I don't sew on his buttons. I don't know all the jokes he tells or the songs he hums. Though I may hold him all through the night, he may not be here when the morning comes. I don't pick out his ties or expect his tomorrows, but I feel when he's in my arms, he's where he wants to be. We have no memories, bittersweet with time, and I doubt if he'll spend New Year's Eve with me. I don't share his name, I don't wear his ring. There's no piece of paper saying that he's mine. But he says he loves me, and I believe it's true. Now, doesn't that make someone belong to you? So I don't share his name, so I don't wear his ring. So there's no piece of paper saying that he's mine. So we don't have the memories. I have enough memories. I've washed enough mornings. I've dried enough evenings. I've had enough birthdays to know what I want. Life is anyone's guess. It's a constant surprise. You don't plan to fall in love. When you fall, you fall. I'd rather have 50% of him or any percent of him than all of anybody else. And all I know, thank you. I've loved that song ever since Dorothy Loudon first sang it. I love Dorothy Loudon. In fact, I want to be Dorothy Loudon when I grow up. Oh, too late. I think I am. I'd like to say hello to the boys of the treehouse one more time. We bring you down. Hi, Brady. That's my friend Chris and our dog Brady. And then, okay, and then Louie is over here. So we got Brady on that side. Louie, you're over in the canine hitch. There's a little sign that says with a dog bone. Checking in with the folks on YouTube. Ballroom, close. John, where's John? You're posting. I'm like going, that son of a, oh, hi, you're right there. Okay. Oh, yes. I lost my 12-year-old. My 12-year-old was my friend's grandson who was able to hook up all this stuff. And he went back to school. So I've lost my 12-year-old, does all the high-tech stuff. But so my friend Tom, who is online right now as Slot Guy Sarge. Sarge has been setting up my media events and all the stuff that keeps us relevant. He's the one that said, okay, you're going to go to YouTube, we're going to do this is how you're going to see me. He is reminding everyone, and those of you that are here live, I have cards that have the addresses, but we want you to go to Facebook and like my Open Mac music page. And then that will then also then take you to my YouTube channel, which we would love for you to subscribe. The more subscribers I don't know any of this stuff, but the more subscribers we get, the more we can start, it's just easier to find, and we'll be able to do a lot more on the two of you, which I'm still learning. And then, all right, so my heckler, Michael Allen Tillett says, show the home audience that you are actually wearing pants. We need proof. You don't get proof because you're not here in person.
Right.
Although I did flash them a couple of weeks ago because my computer started running out of power and I had to jump up to plug it in and I didn't realize that the camera was on and I went, look, oh, hi, everybody. So, but anyway, this is one of the reasons why we're here. What good is sitting alone in your room? Thank you for the clap. Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book, and the broom. Time for a holiday. Jennifer! Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine. Come taste the band. Listen, usually it's like crickets. I'll take a groan over nothing any frickin' time. It's so nice to have people. I mean, they harass me, but you don't hear them. You just have to see them like they... Come blow your horn, start celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. No use permitting some prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Now this is the fun part. It's kind of like the sing-along, but you don't even have to sing. All you have to do is speak along. Just repeat the last word of every phrase as bitterly as possible. I know a lot of you could do that, and most of you at home too. I used to have a girlfriend known as Elsie.
Elsie.
Don't make me beg, people. They can get away with it. You cannot. We're going to try that one more time. Repeat the last word of every phrase as bitterly as possible. Okay. I used to have a girlfriend known as Elsie.
Elsie.
See, now, was that so hard? With whom I shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea.
Chelsea.
She wasn't what you'd call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she sold it by the hour. She was a hoe. Ho, 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 ho. Who you calling a hoe? The day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes from too much pills and liquor. Liquor? I don't even know her. You liquor. Just fill in the blanks. You can use more than one word. Oh, I know. Even with your masks on, I can still see your lips moving. But when I saw her laid out like that queen, hey girl, hey. The commercial streets right over. She was the happiest queen I've ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. I remember how she'd turn on me and say, what good is sitting all alone in your room? Come. Hear the music play. Liza! Did you bring Liza? Is she in the bushes with you? Nick? Mike? Angela? No. When Liza gets here, tell her this number went over like gangbusters. In other words, lie! Life is a... Can we finish the song yet? Cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. And as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea when Actually, this is the part of the song I could use your help with. Now, usually, we're in a club and most of you are drunk and the glasses are tinkling and it's all good. And I forgot my prop, but this is where you've been watching and I've been singing my guts out. Daddy could use a hit of hooch. However, there's no hooch to be found yet, but I would like for you to at least give my voice a break for a minute, and if you wouldn't mind singing When I Go, and hold the note go as long as you possibly can. Hello? Oh, someone called. Hello? Don't be afraid. You may... Mommy got hooch! Okay. Why, thank you. It's tequila. Tequila in little teeny tiny plastic bottles. So... those are your notes, and if you would just sing When I Go and hold the note go as long, especially you boys in the treehouse, as long as you possibly can. Ready? And when I... You people at home too, damn it. Smooth. Oh, if that only was tequila. I'm going like Elsie. Okay, YouTubers and Cabaret Fest shoppers, big finish. You sing at home. I spit. Start by admitting from cradle to is that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Only a cabaret, old chum. And I love a cabaret. Ladies and gentlemen, the Moron Tabernacled Choir. Take a bow. I was so afraid when the boys in the treehouse started doing the kick line, you were going to kick the walls of the treehouse and all come tumbling down on that audience. It is just, I know, isn't that cute? I swear to you people at home, I will turn the camera around and you can see how adorable everyone is here in the bushes and up in the trees. It's, hey, we do what we can, and you're right. I am so happy that we have actual people here responding. Not always responding the way I would like, but they're responding. So, wait, sorry, just 1 second. Okay, you have got to stop talking to Sarge. You and Sarge are there going, Chelsea Pier, Chelsea Jim, all these Chelsea jokes. But I'm going to do a little tune that I pulled up earlier a few months ago when this all happened and we found ourselves locked in our rooms. About a year and a half ago now, I have been the host of a show called Piano Bar Live that we did in New York, where I would host like 5 or 6 singers. We would go live into Brandy's Piano Bar on the Upper East Side, and we would shoot it to Facebook Live. It was my first experience with that. My producer, Scott Barbarino, said, you just do your thing. I said, what is this? What? I don't understand. He goes, we'll just film it. You just do it. And it turned out it was great. Now, we were doing that months before everybody else was forced to. So we were like the first. So we were a little more prepared for this whole new world of virtual and live. We all learned what ring lights are. We learned what backs, the screens. My Blue Yeti microphone, ladies and gentlemen, my Blue Yeti. He's like my boyfriend. And here, I'll show you. Can see everybody at home? Go, yes, see, everyone at home, there's my Blue Yeti microphone. Say hello. He likes it. All right. Okay, back to me. So, I came up with this because I was a little frustrated. Mr. shows and the drinks. Quarantine is a bore. Just can't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club. Grab my mask off the door. I forgot they aren't open. Don't get around much anymore. Darling, I guess my mind's ill at ease, but nevertheless, I have my memories, haven't had any dates. Tried the sites, but what for? Awfully different to stay home. Don't get around much anymore. Virtual shows, live stream all around. Can't keep them straight. Stir crazy from being homebound. We'll be back in the clubs, just the same as before, until they figure this shit out. Don't get around much anymore. They'll figure this stuff out. Don't get around much anymore. I'm not wearing any pants. Are you? Well, now that worked usually when I wasn't wearing any pants. And they're going, oh, my little... Here, just have to get my... How are we doing? Everybody's... Okay, good. Oh, well. Oh, I missed. It's 4:27. I was going, hey, everybody, it's 4:20. Once again, just remember you did not pay a cover charge to get in here.
That's right.
Shit like that is why. Okay.
They-
This reminded me of another tune that I'm going to dedicate to no one in particular, but actually as I look around. I started playing the last song. I was like, it doesn't sound anything like I'm like, hi, honey, how you doing? She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She likes the theater, but never comes late. She never bothers with people she hates. That's why the lady is a tramp. She don't like crap games with barons and earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of you squirrels. That's why the lady is a tramp. She likes the free, fresh wind in her hair, life without care. She's broke, it's oak, hates California, it's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. Trap break! For you at home, trap break! It's scary because all I see is myself. She don't like crap games with barons and earls. We'll go to Harlem in ermine and all of your pearls, Patricia. Dish the dirt. Oh, I get so cute thinking, oh, let me just throw a little ad lib in there and completely F up my entire song. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. She likes the free, fresh wind up her dress. Her hair's a mess. She's broke, too much coke, hates California. That's 80s for you, baby. It's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady, that's why the lady, that's why the lady is a tramp. Jane, you ignorant slut. Listen, children, a long time ago, another reference. When Saturday Night Live first started, Dan Aykroyd used to call Jane Curtin an ignorant slut. So now that I've explained that to the children are up there in the bushes. Hello, children. Get out of the bushes! Oh, God. I have no idea what's going on with you. Okay, what's so... Okay, a few of you that are here in the bushes are commenting on YouTube and going, how did you get... Okay, checking in. Okay. There's only a couple of you chatting, so which is all right, and I just want to make sure, again, for those of you in the live audience, or the semi-live audience, I go live every Sunday night at 7 o'clock doing the show. Because I was up here for the week and we'll be driving back to the Jersey Shore tomorrow, Patricia lovingly and luckily for me let me do open mic today. So it's also screwing up all my friends that are going, well, I can't watch this on Saturday. It's not Sunday at 7. So eventually they'll find it or not. The other thing that I love about live stream, which a few of us are doing now, is I love it when it's live because you can harass people and go back and forth, but it's still up there. So if you miss it, you can watch it later, and you can just DM me nasty comments. So it's fine, you know. Is there anybody here from Rhode Island?
Yay!
Oh, actually, thank you for there's a little boy in the bushes. Thank you, little boy. And that's little Nicky. I'll talk more about that later. And actually, I'll talk about both of you in a little bit later. This song is one of my most requested songs from my 3 fans, and which I believe are right there right now on YouTube. And so they had requested this. Now, I did this last night at our variety show, and the 4 people there liked it. So I'm now going to... No, there were more than 4 people here last night. There were 5. But that's okay. Can you imagine what this is going to be like next year when we can actually like do it and it's like yes, all right. But I love the fact. All right, let me stop that for a minute. Kudos to you and to John. The fact that the 2 of you got this thing going in however cut down, and the nightmares of trying to find venues, and like I was supposed to be at a different venue on the lovely porch of the White Wind Inn. Right. Which I like, and I will be next year. I'm going, and so just the logistics of trying to get everybody, the master classes, we were socially distanced and spaced out, and we had the mask. This was all great, but just watching what you guys had to go through, and James, especially James, you guys don't know, but James has been. The technical aspects of all of this and getting the sound dragged out into the backyard and up on the balcony and the piano moved here and the piano moved there. The fact that your team I just sort of sat back and went, oh, okay. And so thank you for that, because unbelievable. You're going to have so many cocktails tonight when the gala is over.
Yes.
And
or during.
Actually, I'll be joining you in about 20 minutes. So tonight, for those of you at home, because everybody else here knows, in case you don't, at 8 o'clock this evening is the 20th anniversary gala honoring my friend up in the tree, Sydney Meyer. Our friend Sydney Meyer, the booking manager of Don't Tell Mama for a very long time, since before most of you back there were born. And he is receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award, and there will be a couple of special guests. Our friend Angela Bakari, one of our master teachers, is phenomenal. She coached Liza. Oh, 2 people got very excited all of a sudden. They're like, oh, Liza. They're going, gay! You're gay! All right. So, this is so strange. Playing to you guys, and I look over and I see myself, and I'm like, ew, what? Oh, I forgot. There's people being complete. No, you're being very nice, those of you at home. And our featured headliner was last year's headliner, Nicholas King, otherwise known as Little Nicky. Little Nicky is singing. He'll be singing tonight with the fabulous Mike Renzi on piano. They will be in the balconies over my head. I will be in that bush over there with some tequila. But anyway, All right, enough of you. Back to me. Every state in the USA has something it can boast of. Some product that the state produces the most of. You should know this. Rhode Island is little, but oh my, they have a product anyone would buy. Copper comes from Arizona, peaches come from Georgia, and lobsters come from Maine. And here, the wheat fields are the sweet fields of Nebraska. Kansas gets bonanzas from its grain. Old whiskey comes from old Kentucky. Ain't the country lucky? New Jersey gives us glue. But you come from Rhode Island, and little old Rhode Island is famous for you. Cotton comes from Louisiana, gophers from Montana, and spuds from Idaho. Who you calling a hoe? They plow land in the cowland of Missouri, where most beef meant for roast beef seems to grow. Grand Canyons come from Colorado. Now I have to stop the song. Sorry, folks, calm down at home. No dancing, no dancing. This song was written by the very famous songwriting team of Dietz and Schwartz in 1958 for a Broadway show that lasted about an hour and a half called Inside USA. I know from being on Broadway for an hour and a half. I was in late night comic. My Broadway debut lasted an hour and 25 minutes. So the song was written, and I sang it for years. I enjoyed Michael Feinstein's recording of it. My friend, the late great Nancy Lamont, her recording. Everybody's recording it. Go, this is the cutest little song. I love this. Paid no attention. I sang it for 20 years, and it wasn't until I was living in Aspen, Colorado for about 6 years, and I was in the middle of the song, and people were letting me know that the Grand Canyon is nowhere near the state of Colorado. Well, my dilemma is the rhyme in the song and that the songwriters are dead. So we're faking it. Grand Canyons come from somewhere near Colorado. Gold comes from Nevada. Divorces also to all l'amour. But you come from Rhode Island, and little old Rhode Island is famous for you. Key change, tree change. Pencils come from
Pennsylvania.
Thank you both. Let's try to get the rest of them. I know you think there's only 3 people here, but I will show you later. There are so many people up and in there in the bushes. And there's some drunk girls for my friends over there. Shh, don't tell them you're not drunk. Pencils come from Pennsylvania. Thank you both. Vests from West Virginia, and tents from Tennessee. They know mink where they grow mink in Wyoming. A camp chair in New Hampshire, that's for me. And minnows come from
Minnesota.
Thank you, lady. Minnesota. Coats come from Dakota. Why should you be blue? Because you come from Rhode Island. We'll sing about Rhode Island, and dance it will enhance it more than Providence, Newport, Narragansett. Rhode Island's famous for you. Thank you, many people. Oh, look, I'm checking it. There is pardon the expression, there is new meat online on YouTube. It was going, hello, new meat. So they're going, okay. Hi, Kelly. Ruth Bonnet says, love Sydney Meyer. And she even spelled your name right. And I'm like, hello, my cousin found me. It's always exciting when your family finds you. Because usually that's all who's in the audience. So, as you know. I'm from Chicago originally. And I was living in New York for a very long time. And then I went back to Chicago for a couple of years. And when I was there, I had an agent who sent me on an audition for a Julia Roberts movie.
Oh, wow.
And I was so excited. And all I had to do was go in and sing one of my favorite Bacharach and David songs, a cappella. So I was like, okay, this is awesome. I went into the audition. I sang the crap out of the song. I left there, I was sure I was going to co-star with Julia Roberts in a movie. I never heard from those people again. But when my best friend's wedding came out and I saw it, I realized that had I gotten the gig, I would have been the schmuck in the lobster suit standing behind Cameron Diaz going like this.
Oh, no.
And like this, people, yes, it's like that. So, but I got a good song out of it. The moment I wake up, before I put my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. While combing my hair now, and wondering what dress to wear now, I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you together in leather. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only be heartbreak for me. I run for the bus, dear. While riding, I think of us, dear, and say a little prayer for you. At work, I just take time and go through my coffee break time and say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you together, together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only be heartbreak for me. My darling, believe me, for me there is no one but you. Please love me too. I'm in love with you. Answer my prayer. Say you love me too. Answer my prayer. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. I know all of you at home have been waiting for Shaka Khan. Shaka is here. She's here. It's okay. I'm just because I'm checking the time and it's all good. I should have been spending the last winter in Puerto Vallarta. The last couple of years, I have been in Puerto Vallarta where I opened a fabulous club called Encanto, where they have a piano bar upstairs, they have a cabaret room downstairs, it's along the river. And Puerto Vallarta, if you're not familiar or haven't gone, there's so many cabaret rooms and shows and stuff there. It's phenomenal. Yes, we'll talk. There's a few of them. Yeah, we'll talk. Okay. So when I knew that I was going to go to Puerto Vallarta, I needed an opening number. And a friend of mine had recorded a song that was part of a movie. And in the old days, it was recorded at our old haunt 88. It's a fabulous cabaret, no longer with us, but in the West Village, that Rochelle and Karen and Irv Rabel owned. And our friend Steve Hayes, the crazy Steve Hayes, sang this number in the piano bar as part of the movie Trick. Oh, wow. So if you have seen the movie Trick, lovely, you'll get the joke. But if you haven't, forget you ever heard about that movie. I would like to do for you now my opening number from Puerto Vallarta. For you two at home. I told my friend the writer how happy I would be if he'd write an opening number especially for me. But when he had it finished, it came as quite a shock. He handed me a song titled, How Do You Like My... I said, you can't do that in public. I said even I wouldn't dare. So he made a few small changes. Now I can sing it anywhere. Como te gusta mi pinga en tus pantalones. Como te gusta mi pinga y mis cojones. It's the same old thing in the same old hole, but when you say it in Espanol, it sounds divine. Como te gusta mi pinga, es muy caliente. Como te gusta mi pinga, es grande plenty. You don't go around shouting you're well hung, but when you do it in another tongue, it's just fine. When the hour is late and I don't have a date and I feel that I can't go on, I lift up my head and I stick out my chin and I talk like Montalban. Como te gusta mi pinga? It sounds so neato, like a warm quesadilla or a beef burrito. It's the same old cheese and the same old meat, but when it has a Latin beat, it's okay. Como te gusta mi pinga? Ole me! Get it? Ole me! Pinga! Now, when you're in Puerto Vallarta and you're laying along the beach, people come by, they try to sell you things, they try to like massage your feet and all this stuff, you're laying. Well, after being there about a month, I would go down to the beach and I'd be laying, and people would, the sellers would walk by up and down the beach and I always go, Pinga! Pinga! It was a famous song. Okay, hello everyone at home. That's like going, oh, hello everybody on YouTube. They're all, what I love about YouTube, they're all, I keep thinking, oh, I should be paying attention. They're not talking to me. They're all talking to each other. So it's like, and it's fine. Now, I want to move ahead just a little bit, time-wise. When I woke up yesterday, and my friend Chris, Chris and Brady, we're Chris in the back, he had texted me and he said, it's just like Christmas. And this was 4 o'clock in the morning, so I wasn't sure why or what he meant. And then I heard the news. So I would like to dedicate this song to some people. One in particular. That's all I'm going to say. Because I also posted, I feel like I woke up this morning singing Schadenfreude from Avenue Q. Like now you were down and out and feeling really crappy. And when I see how sad you are, it sort of makes me happy. Sorry, buddy, human nature, nothing I can do. It's Schadenfreude, making me feel glad that I'm not you. I know it's not specifically nice, but everybody does it. Did you ever clap when a waitress falls and drops a tray of glasses? And ain't it fun to watch figure skaters falling on their asses? Don't you feel all warm and cozy watching people out in the rain? That's Schadenfreude, people taking pleasure in your pain. Schadenfreude, I know it sounds like some kind of Nazi word, doesn't it? Well, it's German for happiness at the misfortune of others. Happiness at the misfortune of others. That is German. Watching a vegetarian being told she just ate chicken, or watching a frat boy realize just what he put his dick in, or being on an elevator when somebody shouts, hold the door, now! Schadenfreude, fuck Thank you, lady, that's what stairs are for. Straight A students getting B's, X's getting STDs, waking doormen from their naps, watching tourists reading maps, football players getting tackled, CEOs getting shackled, watching actors never reach the ending of their Oscar speech. Schadenfreude, 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 Schadenfreude. The world needs people like you and me who've been knocked around by fate. Cause when people see us, they don't want to be us, and that makes them feel great. We provide a vital service to society, you and me. Schadenfreude, making the world a better place, making the world a better place, making the world a better place to be. SCHEDENFREUDE. Hey, I spelled it right. I love that song. I love that show. I was on the road with Avenue Q as a conductor for about 2 years, and the best part about that, first of all, I love that show anyway, but it was so enjoyable because I get to watch people react to puppet sex.
Yes.
So every town we hit, they will always say, this is not a children's show, these are puppets that do naughty things. And every night, there'd be some family with their 3 kids right in the front row. And so backstage, they would ask me to turn, there's a conductor cam right above my music stand, and they would ask me to turn the conductor cam a little bit. They didn't need to see me that much anymore. They wanted to see the people in the audience. As the people were doing, there's a song called You Can Be As Loud As the Hell You Want When You're Making Love. And there were furry, naked puppets with actual parts. And this is when, this is when the people would be watching, and then at intermission, that row would be gone. You're like, oh, no. And we just kept thinking, that's going to be a very long car ride home. When I get to the show, I always say, we have now approached the shank of the evening, and although it's the shank of the afternoon. All that means is the bar is still open somewhere. I know there's not a bar here. The bars are still open. I have a couple more songs that I would like to do for you, and I'm going to do a song that is actually my most requested song ever. I got this song from my friend Billy Stritch a long, long time ago. When he first came to town, he was in a group called Montgomery Plant and Stritch, and we all worked and hung out at Don't Tell Mama many, many years ago. And in the middle of their act, Billy got to do one ballad, and it was this one. And I begged him for the song, and about a year later, he let me have it, and then he gave me the music. You did not pay a cover charge. No cover charge. No, that's why there's no cover charge. And for the longest time, he and I were the only people in the world singing it. Wow. Until Michael Feinstein recorded it, and it ended up getting an Emmy on one of the daytime soaps, and then everybody. But anyway, to this day, and at my funeral, they will play this song. This is one of my favorite songs ever. It's written by Michelle Browerman and Karen Gottlieb. I've been friends with Michelle on Facebook for years. Michelle was actually a guest on Piano Bar Live, and she actually played her song for me to stand up and sing. And it was one of the thrills of my life. And I love that. So anyway, this is for Michelle Browerman, and this is for all of you, and it's called My Favorite Year. Reappearing in my mind, you were right and I was blind, but that was long ago. Now, do I ever cross your mind? Are your memories like mine? Or have they let you go? After all the loves I've lived through all these years, I had to go so far without you. Now it's clear you were my favorite love. That was my favorite year. We were young forever yesterday. Fools and little children run away. If we could go back there, would we stay? After all the loves I've lived through all these years, I had to go so far without you. Now it's clear you were my favorite love. That was my favorite year. You were my favorite love. That was my favorite year. Thank you very much. That is still to this, I don't care how, it's the greatest song. It's the one thing when the song any song, I don't care who sings it, you can sing it too. You can hear 3 different people sing the same song and it's completely different to everybody. And so, because the people are going, oh, I'm not going to do that song because you do that. Or Billy Stritch says that song. It's like, if you like the song, do the damn song. Do the song. Anyway. All right. So, we're getting close. I'm going to end with a perky tune because that brought us down. I'm going to bring us back up again. Early in her career, again, this all relates back to Don't Tell Mama, where we all basically grew our roots. There was a fabulous woman by the name of Miss Ann Hampton Calloway. And before she went legit jazz, she used to do shows where she would do a lot of the material that she wrote her own songs. She'd be horrified to know that I'm doing this one still. It's one of my favorite pop tunes by Ann Hampton Calloway. She's okay with it. You got me in a state of confusion because I thought our love was going so good. But lately you've been saying that you need to be free. Then the next minute you can't get enough of me. How am I supposed to go on never knowing where I stand? You better make up your mind about me. I can't live forever on a fantasy. Make up your mind about me, can't you see? You're playing with the once in a lifetime. We built a life together, believing that when trouble came, we'd always come through. So now's the time to understand what you feel. 'Cause I can't be the one to hold your end of the deal. When you gonna wake up instead of breaking up what we have? You better make up your mind about me. I can't live forever on a fantasy. Make up your mind about me, can't you see? You're playing with the once in a lifetime. Baby, you know I got so much love for you, and I know you feel it too. It's gonna take a whole life to give not? Are you ready or not? Make up your mind about me. I can live forever on a fantasy. Make up your mind about me. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? You better make up your mind about me. Thank you all very much. Thank you, those of you at home. I will see you next Sunday. There will be no show tomorrow. I'll be in the car bringing lobster back to the Jersey Shore. Thank you all for joining us here in Gabriel's Courtyard. All the kids in the bushes. I did promise that I would turn the camera. There are my friends on the side. And then you go, ooh. And then you go, everybody wave. Now keep going, keep going. Wait a minute. I'm going to go. Keep going. Look, there's people. Yay! And then look, way up, there's the tree. Oh, my girls over here. And then up there, the boys in the tree house. Don't jump. So they're great. So thank you all for joining us. And I will see you not tomorrow, but a week from Sunday with Open Mac. Bye.